Recently, a video of a Christian priest in Goa calling the BJP President Amit Shah a devil went viral on social media. In it, he threatens the BJP voters with nothing less than God's punishment. Now that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? He also accuses the BJP of burning children alive and Modi of buying the press. And then he crosses a line which none of us, despite a political difference, look to cross. He says, God punished Manohar Parrikar with cancer because he changed the law on holiday of the Francis Xavier. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that he says. But in all that, one thing that stood out as completely bizarre was his disregard for the gruesome Inquisition of Goa, where he claims Hindu, Muslims and Christians lived peacefully under the 500-year-old Portuguese reign. Time and again, the church has meddled in the political affairs without caring for the democratic process. We have already seen that here in India. Over the past few years, church fathers have only been too eager to ask their flocks to vote against the NDA. So you know where their loyalties lie. But is this kind of interference healthy for Indian polity? Of course not. And here are 3 reasons why. The church carries a lot of weight in both money and political power in India. They own and run around 20,000 educational institutions in the country, which is second only to the union government. They also run more than 5,000 healthcare facilities, thousands of vocational training centers, and they own the kind of property that you may find even hard to believe. The church folks hold high positions in the government, the private sector, and the NGO. So think of how much lobbying power that gives them. Many of these highly placed church leaders, like the cardinals and the bishops, are appointed by the Vatican. That would imply that an outside state is appointing its ambassadors in India under the guise of practicing religious freedom. And what do? They go about influencing Indian politics. Not to forget, churches also receive a lot of foreign funds. Political interference on the back of this foreign money is grotesquely unethical. Finally, we don't have to go too long before learning about the disastrous consequence of church interference in a country's polity. Think of the Rwandan genocide. Though it might be a bit too much to draw a straight parallel with what is happening in India right now, the fact is that the principle is similar, and we must be careful of that. So should the church go on sermonizing its political bias to all of its devout followers? Not when it sits pretty on the top of so much power, operating silently among us.